Hi there, I'm Sean Dillman. In this video, I'm going to be unboxing this Amazon Fire TV stick and showing you everything that's included in the box. If you like this video and find it to be helpful, please comment below, leave a like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also stay tuned for my video in which I review this unit and show you how to set it up. Okay, so to get started, let's take a look at the box, the front, the back, and the sides. So here's the front of the box, which shows us the remote and the Fire Stick that you're going to attach to your TV. At the top here, it shows all of the different kinds of channels and services that you can access by using the Fire Stick. Here's one side of the box, which shows that you can press and ask Alexa anything you want with the remote. The power and online controls button is there. This works with Dolby systems. This is an HD unit. It works with 1080p, and it uses a quad-core processor. And this is the Wi-Fi standard that it supports, which is the latest standard. Moving to the back of the box, we've got these mentions here of all of the features it has. Great performance picture, and it works with Dolby. Thousands of channels, apps, and Alexa skills. And the latest Alexa voice remote with TV controls. So that's great. At the bottom here, it says, Alexa, find dramas. So it's just showing us that that's an example of the kind of thing that we can simply say into the remote, and we don't actually need to type anything in, which is very handy. So here's a closer look at what's included in the box. This is the Amazon Fire TV Stick, 3rd generation. There's the Alexa voice remote, 3rd generation. 2 AAA batteries, that's always useful. There is a power adapter, that's good as well. A USB cable, and an HDMI extender cable. So as far as what you need to make this work, you're gonna need high-speed internet with Wi-Fi, and you're also gonna need an HD TV with an HDMI input. Okay, so on the back of the unit, we're just gonna pull this tape off here. And that's that. So open this up, and it's got this cool little tab here. Just gonna pull this. There you go. So that's a cool feature of the packing. It's actually like a little caddy that's holding all of the various pieces inside of the box. All right, so essentially I will just kind of pull these units out one by one, see what we've got here. So those are the individual pieces that are inside of the box, and I've also got something here. I think it's the batteries. So that's everything that was inside of here, but there's something here that I can hear rattling around. I think it's the batteries, so, oh, I see. Let's open this up like that. Aha. So that was what was in there. Okay, so that's everything that was inside of the box. Keep in mind that there's 2 compartments. One that has the remote, the HDMI cable, the USB cable, and the manual, and another that has the AC adapter unit and the batteries. Okay, so to return to the items that were in the main compartment, this is the HDMI cable, this is the remote, this is the USB cable, this is the Fire Stick unit, and this is the manual. So this is the HDMI cable. It's simply HDMI on this side. That's what's going to go into your TV. And this side HDMI is what you're going to plug the Fire Stick into. So the idea behind this unit is to make it a little bit easier to connect to your TV or whatever device you're using. Sometimes the HDMI inputs are kind of stuck on the back of the TV, especially if it's mounted to a wall or something like that. So this just makes it easier to get the cable connected to the TV. So here's the Fire Stick itself. Here's the back. So please take a look at this warning. It says that it's important that for the best performance, you should be using the included power adapter and USB cable. So just open this up. That's what the back looks like. That's the side. That is the top. And yeah, there's nothing on the other end. And this side is the HDMI output. Okay, so to explain more about the HDMI adapter, if your TV is up against a wall or is installed in a way where you don't have the clearance that you need to install the Fire TV stick, you can take the Fire TV stick, plug it into this HDMI adapter unit, And then you're gonna have the flexibility that you need with this cable to plug it in and then plug in the cables that you need into the Fire TV stick. So pretty simple. This is the Fire Stick, this is the adapter. Just plug it in like this. And then you've got a unit that is more flexible. Moving on to the USB power adapter and the USB cable, these are those two parts here. So essentially what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this end of the USB cable and attach it into this unit like so. Now that we have that connected, we're also going to connect the smaller end into the Fire TV stick itself. If you take the Fire Stick unit and you take a look on the side, you'll see that there's a small USB port here. So this unit actually needs additional power to operate, and that's what it's going to get from that USB power adapter and USB cable. So we're gonna plug that in right here into this port. Okay, so here is the unit. We zoom in on it, that's great. And if we look on the side, we'll see this is this USB port that we're talking about. We're gonna bring this unit in, take this cable, and just plug this in to the bottom like that. Now that we've plugged those cables in, we've got the AC adapter with the larger side of the USB cable plugged in, and we've got the Fire Stick with the smaller side of the USB cable plugged in. This we're going to plug into the wall to give power to the Fire Stick, and this we're going to plug into the HDMI adapter. Before I get to the remote control, I'll show you this instruction manual and this important information booklet. Okay, so here's what those look like. Essentially, if you need any information about how to set up the unit or to do anything with it, you're going to want to check the manual first. You can also look in the important information booklet. It probably just has information about disclaimers and warnings and things like that. So I'll leave it to you to take a look at that information. Okay, so here is the front of the remote control, and here is the back. Essentially, what we're seeing here is it's showing us how we put the batteries in the remote control. So let's open this up. That's the back. And that's the front. We'll take this little wrapping off. There we go. Nice clean remote control. And while we're here, we may as well put the batteries in. So as you can see, there's a little arrow here, which is telling us that we want to push the cover this way. So, there we go. And the batteries go in like so. This is facing this way. This is facing this way. And then we'll put the cover back on and slide it forward. Okay. This is the power button, the voice button. This is a navigation wheel with a select button in the middle. This is the back button, home, menu. This is the rewind button, play and pause. And this is the fast forward button. This is the guide button, mute, volume up, and volume down. We've also got some very simple shortcuts to Prime Video, Disney Plus, Amazon Music, and Netflix. Okay, so that concludes my unboxing of the Amazon Fire TV Stick. If you liked this video and found it to be helpful, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you'd like to purchase a Fire Stick, please use my Amazon link below. Thanks again for watching. As always, I'm Sean Dillman.